it's really all about if anyone is going to. Uh, it really just depends on if someone is going to do their job. Everybody's not going to do their job. So, only reason I say that is I've had some people from U.S. Auto Sales Group sit here and take the certified copy, take the return letter to the Department of Revenue or the Department of Motor Vehicle with the MV1 form. I've even done that myself, and they told me they could not release my lien. But I also had somebody that actually did that same process and ended up getting their title. I sent them a lawsuit. I even showed them that I had the lawsuit and everything signed saying my contract is canceled. So my shit is still going through. I'm going through what's it called? Litigation. Actually, matter of fact, let me see. Can I call? I think I'm gonna call the. Who do I want to call on live for y'all? Of course, I'm gonna have to mute when they ask for my personal information. But let's see, who can I call? Department of Revenue in Georgia. Department of Revenue in Georgia. Oh yeah. Is this it? I think this one's it. It is. So I'm gonna call them on live and we'll see what happens. Matter of fact, I know who we need to call first. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all know that with this judgment says that my contract is canceled. So I'm gonna call Westlake Finance. Westlake Finance Service, and it's saying that their phone number is 888-893-7937. And like I said, when they start asking me for my personal information, I'm gonna mute. So
hi, this is Don Hankey. Thank you for calling Westlake Financial Services. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now. If you are a dealership, please press 1. If you are a customer, please press 2.
Thank you for calling Westlake Financial Services. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 9. Main menu. You can return to the main menu at any time by pressing the star key. To make a payment, please press 1. To receive a payoff quote, please press 2. For insurance, please press 3.
I think I'm a pretty sure.
For your protection, let's first verify your information. If you know your account number, you can enter it now. Otherwise, you can enter the 10-digit phone number or 9-digit social security number or tax ID number of the account holder.
I just put in my social because I want to see.
Enter the account holder's 6-digit date of birth using 2 digits for the month. Let's try again. Enter the account holder's 6-digit date of birth using 2 digits for the month, 2 digits for the day. I didn't find that account in our records, but I did find some information with one of our affiliates. If you would like me to transfer you to Westlake Portfolio Management, please press 1. Otherwise, if you'd like to try again, next time, you can reach Westlake Portfolio Management directly by calling them at 877-854-5688.
They don't even want me on the Westlake Finance
Thank you for calling Westlake Portfolio Management, LLC, a debt collector. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose.
If your car has recently been repossessed,
my car was repoed.
Si su auto ha sido recién embargado,
your call may be monitored or recorded for quality or training purposes.
So here's the problem. Everybody keeps saying, like, the Department of Revenue is telling y'all Westlake Finance got your information. Sometimes I want to be like, I can call them right now, ma'am. And they're going to say they never heard of me.
Thank you for calling Westlake Portfolio Management. My name is Laura Messina. May I please have an account number?
I don't have an account number.
Don't worry, can I have your and last name, please?
My first and last name, Nevadia Brooks.
Thank you. And can I have the last 4 digits of your social security number, please?
Sure. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So she is transferring me. I want y'all to hear this. Because I think they're going to say, hold on, I'm just not saying a comment. See, it took a long time for the letter to be received back. I'm just now getting some other letters to come back that I had sent off a while back. You just gotta wait, baby. You just gotta wait. Because this is the process. I've already looked at Alabama, South Carolina, Florida. I do know that they said in Florida, if you had your vehicle for 5 years, you can go and get your title. They're not worried about all this extra shit. South Carolina, I pretty much did the videos. I think I did all of them on my subscription page. So, are you for real? For real about what? I had mine for 3 and GA. Yeah, Georgia don't care about that. Georgia do not care about it at all. Are you for real about what, Kiki?
Thank you for calling Westlake Portfolio Management. My name is Anaim Huerta. May I have your account number?
Okay, so ma'am, I just gave all my information to the other lady. She said I wouldn't have to re-verify. I don't have an account number.
Okay, no worries. May I have your first and last name and the last 4 digits of the social, please?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's for the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Okay, well, on this case, I can see here that your account has 88 days past due and that your vehicle has been repossessed, right?
So the vehicle is 88 days past due and the vehicle was repossessed. Do y'all still have possession of that vehicle or no?
Let me see. Give me 1 moment.
Mm-hmm. Because I have a car with U.S. Auto Sales, but I live in Georgia. I live in Georgia too. Some people have been able to get their title with the process, which is you have to mail off a certified letter, saying that you want them to take the electric lien off and you're requesting a title, but you got to send it to the Lawrenceville location, and then.
Okay, on this case, yes, we still have it.
You sure? Because I can click over and contact the tow yard. They said that it's already been transported.
Okay, give me 1 moment.
Yeah.
Okay, can I place a hold while I review the information, please?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Y'all gotta stop getting mad with these folks too. They just doing their job, and half them motherfuckers don't even know, and the other half is rude as hell. Yeah, they pretty much be saying anything. But yeah, you can get your title. Some people have been able to get their title with the letter sent to Lawrenceville, certified with a return receipt, showing that they're out of business, and a certified search for your lien holder from the Secretary of State, and you're supposed to take it down to the Department of Revenue, so that you can get your title. But if they tell you no, that's not a bad thing. Put in a lawsuit on their ass and continue to hide your car, because Westlake is trying to pick up any and all cars that they can pick up. I am still accepting consultations. I have a $25 package $50, $75, and then I think it's $150 package. I am here in the state of Georgia, so if you're in another state, it's gonna be a little bit harder. So I wouldn't want you to pay me directly. I can show you some other people that I could probably help you out, but it's gonna be extremely hard if you're not in Georgia. But my contract is officially canceled. I'm going down to Fulton County Courthouse to help people file court cases for free on Friday. So I'm going down to Fulton County Courthouse on Friday morning. So I can handle everybody else's business. Because my contract is canceled. But watch what they tell you. Watch this craziness that they gonna tell me. I just had to do it on live real quick because every time I don't do it on live, this is when they say the craziest shit to me. Even though I have a judge that says my contract is canceled. They put it on everybody's credit. That's why your best bet is to get the whole thing canceled. So you can get your title. And sue both of their asses. If you got your contract, definitely sue both of them. If you just got if you don't have your contract, then you feel me, you're gonna have to sue Westlake and have to have them prove or provide.
Hello, Mrs. Ruth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for waiting. So, I reviewed the information and I think that your vehicle has been transferred to the auction. I have here the phone number for the auction. Would you like to know the phone number?
Why would I need the phone number for the auction?
Because in that place is your vehicle.
So you guys are gonna get my vehicle back?
First of all, you need to make the payment for the reinstatement, or we can give it to you the vehicle back.
What? Okay, so wait a minute. I just want to make sure I heard that correctly. You just told me that my vehicle is at an auction, but I need to pay y'all to get the vehicle back. But you just told me you were going to give me the number for the auction to get my vehicle back. Do you know what you just said to me?
No. You asked me if we have your vehicle.
Right.
I told you that yes, we have it, and you told me that the repo agency told you that they don't have it anymore, right?
Right. The tow yard people.
I reviewed the information, and it's because your vehicle has been transported to an auction. I can provide it to you the number, but that doesn't mean that you can go and pick up the vehicle.
Okay,
First of all, you need to make the payment for the repayment, or you can get back the vehicle.
All right, so here's a better question. When y'all sell that vehicle, where does that money go to?
I'm sorry?
When you sell that vehicle, where does the money go to?
It's going to be to your balance, and then you're solely responsible to pay the remaining balance on the account.
Okay, pay the remaining balance on the account. Now, what's connected to that account? What makes me connected to that account?
What was connected with the account?
Okay, so I'm asking you, what connects Nevadia Brooks to that account?
Because you buy this loan with U.S. Auto Sales.
I have a loan with U.S. Auto Sales.
You're responsible to pay this loan that you have. Yes, but you're solely responsible to pay that.
Right. So okay. So here's a better question, and I'm just curious because I'm asking questions. So if I get my contract canceled by a judge, then what? What does that mean?
Okay. If you have a legal action here, I am not able to help you with that information. In that case, you need to wait that the legal department
Right. So,
call you
ma'am,
back to review the
ma'am,
information.
I'm not trying to be rude, and I understand that you're doing your job, sweetheart, and I appreciate you for even answering the phone and just being so delicate with me. But I've been waiting for the legal department since August the 11th, and I've been trying to communicate with you guys effectively. I've also let you guys know that you need to respond to the lawsuit that y'all have with me here. I was told that I have a litigation. Do you see a litigation in that account that's connected to the contract that I don't have anymore? Can you look in that and tell me who the litigation is with or for?
Let me see.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta stop. I know y'all be ready to curse these people out. Cause you think I ain't ready to smack the shit out of somebody? Yeah. If you don't know what Southern Charm is, that's what this is. Just curse them out in the most utmost professional way without cursing them out, you know? Because the stuff that they say don't even make sense. I got my judgment on the 21st, but I went to court on the 11th. So,
Okay, what was the email that you sent that information?
well, no one gave me an email, and I've been asking to get an email or some type of representation since I got my judgment saying that my contract was canceled.
I can provide it to you an email, or you can send it to us that information.
You know what? I would greatly appreciate it. Could you spell it out for me phonetically, please?
Yes, of course.
Uh-huh.
At W as in whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
P as in Peter,
Mm-hmm.
M as in Mary,
Mm-hmm.
servicing.com.
Okay.
And on the subject, you need to put your account number.
Oh, and what's that account number?
The account number is 25
Mm-hmm.
52
Mm-hmm.
14
Mm-hmm.
94.
Now, I just want to make sure that I have this email correctly. You did say welcome. That's WELCOME at W as in Wilma, P as in Paul, M as in Mary, servicing with a G.com. Is that correct?
Yes, it's welcome
Mm-hmm.
at WPMservicing.com.
Okay. Now, here's a better question. I know you can't really necessarily talk to me about what your process is as far as legal situations, but once a contract is canceled, um do you guys take everything off my credit? Because you guys have put something on my credit that at this moment is not correct. And that could be considered a lawsuit. It's like $1,000 penalty or something like that. Would you take it off my credit?
On this moment, I don't want to lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
So on this case, yes, if you have a payment behind, yes, we are going to report to the credit bureau.
Ooh, okay. So then that would be furnishing my credit, which means that that would be a lie because I've had my contract canceled. But I understand that that's what you guys are supposed to do, your job, and that's no problem. I definitely appreciate it. Here's a better question. Since I'm sending over the legal documentation signed, sealed, delivered from the judge, from the lawyer, I mean, I'm sorry, not from the lawyer, because I didn't get a lawyer. I had to represent myself. I'm going to send that paperwork over from the judge that says that the contract is canceled. And that means whatever money you guys make off that vehicle, you guys can return that to me in a check form because you guys took the vehicle. Now, I did make sure that I reported it to the police, and I can send that over as well and screenshots of everything that needs to be handled. Is that okay?
Yes, in that case, just please send it to us the information that you have,
I
and
absolutely
it's gonna be on the review.
Okay, that's no problem. And you know how about how normally it takes to review something?
Well, I'm not for sure, really. I apologize for that.
It's okay.
I
That's
really want to help you, but
I know.
I am not able to
It's
help
okay.
you with this situation.
It's okay. I just wanted to ask as many questions as I can because all these other representatives, they have been so rude to me. They've hung up on me, everything. So I'm just trying to do my part and ask as many questions as I can while I have you on the line because you seem like a very nice young lady. Um, Here's my other question. When um when you guys look into the documentation of my lawsuit against you guys, could you make sure that that gets sent up to management or whoever it is that you guys hire for legal representation? Is that okay?
Yes, you need to provide it to us the information regarding that legal representation that you have.
Oh well,
Send it to
there's
us by email.
okay. I'll make sure I send that over. And just to clarify, I just want to make sure. My account was never with Westlake Finance, correct?
I'm sorry?
Was my account ever with Westlake Finance?
Website portfolio management.
Okay, so it's always been with Westlake Portfolio Management. Are you guys a financial institution?
We are the collectors
You guys
agency.
are debt collectors. Okay, okay, okay. I'm just making sure, because I wanted to understand. Um,
Yes.
here's another question. Um, do you know about the contract you guys are making people pay on?
I'm sorry?
Do you know about the contract that you guys are making people pay on?
We have the information from US auto sales, and when
Ooh,
a customer has the proof of that, maybe that a customer makes a payoff or something like that, that's when
ooh.
we request that they give us the proof of that.
Right. So here's the thing. That could get you guys in a lot of trouble. And I don't know if you want to tell your managers or not, but if y'all don't get a lot of those customers over to Westlake Finance, y'all are going to have a lot of lawsuits. I'm forewarning you guys because I think that that would just be the most common thing. To be the first one to get their contract completely dismissed, it's going to be a lot more lawsuits that's going to get the case dismissed because you specifically said on the recorded line that this is a debt collector, not a financial institution. Okay.
Yes.
And what was your name again, sweetheart?
My name is Anahit. Anahit.
All right. Thank you so much. And you said you work for Westlake Portfolio Management?
No worries. Thank you for choosing Wealthy Portfolio Management. Have a nice day.
Thank you. And that's how you collect motherfucking evidence, people. And that's how you fucking do it. I don't give a fuck what she said because we got it all on live. It's over here on YouTube Live and it's on TikTok Live, okay? So now that I've called Westlake Finance, clear as day, and they transferred me all the way back to Westlake Portfolio, and they said that they are not a financial institution. They've already recognized that. That is not a problem. The next people that I need to motherfucking call is I'm gonna call the tow yard people because mind you, this lady just sat here and said, "Do you want the number to the tow yard people? Do I want the number to the tow yard people?" I know my car ain't at the tow. I know it ain't. So here's what I'm gonna do because I gotta pull up my pictures. Hold on. Because what happened is they towed my vehicle. And I think this the last part. Yeah, it's at an auction. Yeah, they took my shit to the auction. I was never really I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I was never really concerned about getting the vehicle back. Only reason being is because if you got the title, you pretty much hold a leverage. You can give that to the judge on some, hey, I have the title of this vehicle. I just need the contract to be canceled because at this current moment, this contract is not transferred to a financial institution. And I'm going to show it to y'all. The reason why I kept saying it. Let me take this background off. Hold on. Alright, so I'm going to show y'all real quick before I get off the live. People keep asking me the same questions over and over again. And it's very easy. People make it harder than what it is. I specifically just asked this lady the same question that's already in your contract. If you got your purchase agreement, I'm about to show it to you. Because like I said, this, I'm doing it on, sorry. Alright, I got the camera flipped around. So look at this here. I signed this on to, so look at this line that says, you, where's it? There we go. You or we may rescind the retail installment sales transaction if we are unable to assign the retail installment contract to a financial institution. Now, if you don't know what rescind means, that's fine. If you don't know who you and we is, they tell you who you and we is right up here. We is the dealer. You is the buyer. So you or them can cancel your contract. It says it right here. And I got to show YouTube real quick, so hold on. Because I'm on YouTube Live. So, right here, where it says you or we may rescind the retail installment sales transaction if we, which is U.S. Auto Sales, can't put it over to a financial institution. That's the reason why they so gun-ho with telling you that they're Westlake portfolio. I just need y'all to fully understand that y'all are collecting evidence whether y'all know it or not. If you got a Black Law Dictionary, you ain't got no Black Law Dictionary, you know somebody with a Black Law Dictionary, let's just put it out there. Let's look it up. You don't know a word, what you do? You look it up. I'm about to show y'all real quick. Hold on, I'm about to flip the camera. Rescind is a word out the dictionary. The only reason I have it printed out is because I had to take it up to the Department of Revenue, because when I showed them that my contract was canceled, the word was not canceled in this exact, it was rescinded. Rescind does mean cancel. Rescind does mean to make void. That's what that means. So if in your own contract it shows and tells you that you or them can sit up here and cancel your contract, you can rescind your contract, you can make it voided. If you do that, why are you not taking the action? Because you don't know, you aren't for sure, whatever the case may be. Well, let's look up this too. Because the reason why I asked her what a financial institution, is she a financial institution? No, she's a debt collector. And I'm about to show y'all what a financial institution is. Because sometimes you have to educate people. Here you go. Financial institution is a business or organization or other entities that manages money, credit, capital, such as a bank, a credit union, savings and loans, associate, securities, brokers, dealers, pawn broker, and investment company. If y'all know like I know, Westlake Portfolio Management cannot do what a bank does. They only can collect on behalf of a financial institution. But they're but they're not a financial institution. And that shows it right there. Everybody keep asking me, well, how did you get out your contract? Da, 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 da. I didn't do nothing spectacular but to read. When I go and I take those extra classes to learn shit that I ain't never learned before, or to do something that I never done before, what do I paid them people, or they give me the class for free, or they give me the information for free, and guess what? All we doing is reading. That's it. They're picking up the cars because, number one, legally, they cannot collect the money that they've been collecting from you. They've been doing that illegally. Okay? Number two, it's so many hands up, y'all. It's so many hands up your tuchus that you don't even know. The only reason I know that is because of all the stuff that I've been researching. So, this is what happened. U.S. Auto Sales, they went out of business. They tried to give it to a financial institution, which was Nicholas Financial Inc. They didn't know that Nicholas Financial Inc. had an agreement with Westlake Portfolio Management. They borrowed money from Westlake Portfolio Management. And when Nicholas Financial Inc. went out of business, it got transferred over to Westlake Portfolio because, in a technical sense, it is a debt. They tried to do the right thing, but they didn't watch the whole deal go through. And because of that, now that it's over and from Nicholas Financial Inc., that's why they haven't received a lot of people's contracts. Compared to American Car Center, they should have had all them fucking contracts already. But they didn't. So with that being said, it's kind of like you're looking at it from a standpoint of now, if y'all don't go and read your contract and get what you need to get out. I made a list this morning. I messed up on it because I spilled my my wrap on it. But this is what I say. Every conversation you have with Westlake, let it be a calm, cool, and collective conversation. Because you're never going to get as much information as you need to get out of these people. Record every conversation. I don't care if it's video. I don't care if it's live. You get to save it. If you can, spend a little extra money, go to Fiverr and look up a transcriber. Somebody that you don't know and somebody that they don't know that can transcribe the entire phone call conversation. Because these are pieces of evidence that you could present to the judge and let it be known that these people are scamming. They scamming everybody. Number 2, you can follow the steps to get your title, which is get the certified letter from the Secretary of State. Get the certified business search for the Secretary of State. Mail them a letter saying that, hey, please, I'm requesting my electric lien off my vehicle. I'm just been paying my note online. That's fine. It's not a problem. You're gonna be able to get all your money back. In a technical sense, everybody keeps saying, how do I request a letter from the Secretary of State? You can call them for your state and just ask them, hey, I need to do a certified business search. And they're going to say, what's the name? Do not say U.S. Auto Sales because U.S. Auto Sales is in business. That is not your lien holder. You need to do a certified search on your lien holder, U.S. Auto Finance. All right? Cool. You're going to get that. They either going to tell you how much it is. You can go down there to the Secretary of State in Atlanta, or you can order it online, or they're going to tell you like the steps. I don't have the steps because somebody bought it because they seen so much potential in what the fuck I was doing. And I got it done. Why would you do USA? You don't do USA SF servicing because guess what? We don't care about them. That is not your lien holder. All you got, this is the part that makes me angry and upset about people. I'm sure that I was not the only one that signed this. Everybody signed the same contract. I know I'm not the only one that signed this. All y'all have to do is look. That's it. Y'all make stuff harder than what it is because y'all don't want to read. And that's what scares me the most. Because here's the thing. It's something as simple as this. Even if I sat up here and I didn't tell you this, it's right here. Security interest or lien holders information. It says U.S. Auto Finance. This is the paperwork that you take to the Department of Revenue. Right? They're going to tell, because everybody keep asking for U.S. Auto Sales. Yes, U.S. Auto Sales is in the business. They need to be in business for you to sue them. How you think I got off my contract? I sue U.S. Auto Sales. I can't sue U.S. Auto Finance. Because guess what? If I would have sat up here, sent an officer to U.S. Auto Finance to sue them, they would have never delivered my paperwork and I would have never got out of my contract. I legally got out of my contract. The judge signed off and canceled my contract. Y'all have to really think about this stuff. I don't want y'all to just be doing it because I did it. I want you to do it not only because you got the confidence to do it, but like, I know they gonna tell you. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Hold on, I'm about to log back in. Let me tell y'all something. They gonna tell y'all whatever they want to tell y'all to get off their phone. If I was on the phone and I found out, I'm gonna tell you your lien holder is Westlake Westlake Finance, because I'm sure that that's what their bosses told them to tell y'all. You can go to the Department of Revenue, or you can go to the Department of Motor Vehicles and tell them to print out a copy of who your lien holder is. It doesn't matter who the fuck took over the accounts. It doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter who took over the accounts, because guess what? In the system, it still says U.S. Auto Finance. If I went to bankruptcy court and I went to get my car back, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The lady told me to lie to the insurance company and tell them that U.S. Auto Finance was still my lien holder. Everybody is working together. So why the fuck we can't just simply work together and just listen? I'm telling you something that worked for me, and now I'm trying to give it to you. And if don't nobody want to take it and everybody asks me 1,000 questions, the same question, I've already made a conscious decision in my mind that if somebody asks me a question and y'all already know the answer to it, I'm simply not going to answer. I'm going to say click the link in my bio to schedule one-on-one time. I don't care if you do a $25 package. I don't care if you do $50, $75, or $150. I don't care. Because at that point, I'm repeating the same thing. You can legally cancel your contract. You can legally cancel your contract. You have to sue them. You legally can sit up here, get out your contract, and keep your car. You have to sue both companies. Everything that you've done from the day that you got your vehicle is considered evidence. Start recording these conversations. Start taking down as much information as you can. If somebody tells you no, that don't mean stop there. I know for a fact, like, our ancestors, for a fact, I just got this funny feeling my ancestors really didn't like do all this fighting for me to just be pussyfooting around. Excuse my language. First of all, let me put this out here. A plan of action. Sue. That's the only plan you're gonna need at this point. Because if one don't work, you're gonna have to try something else. If that don't work, you're gonna have to try something else. Your end result is still gonna be you're going to have to sue. That's your plan of action. I don't get it. I don't get why people it's don't overthink this shit. Seriously. Hello?
Hey, I think we're misunderstanding each other. I'm completely agreeing with you here, right? I'm completely agreeing with you. Now, I've known about the situation about them being debt collectors since May, since they took over my loan in May. Mm-hmm. And I've been asking them to provide proof that I owe them debt, which is not true. They have yet to provide proof of that. So I've been paying U.S. Auto Sales, but because they are closed down, the payment has been reversing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I haven't been told professionally with whom the loan is going to. I'm not comfortable enough to pay y'all. But today they came and picked up the car. Now they just told me, a manager just reached out to me on August 24th and said they were going to extend the payment or give a payment extension because they haven't received all of the contracts. One of them being mine. So they're not able to provide me with the contract as of yet. So they will be willing to extend it until they're able to provide me with the contract. And then I go outside today, my car is gone.
Them motherfuckers is lying.
So that's what I'm saying.
They fucking lying.
Plan to action. I hear what you're saying because I've been looking online, looking at your videos. I don't know if you can see, I've been commenting on your videos. I'm gonna go to the courthouse today, but I was saying plaintiff's action as in I seen you said. Go ahead. I'm over.
Hello? What just happened?
No, I had muted because I thought you was about to say something.
Oh, no. You good? You ain't got to mute. I was just gonna say that, yeah, the course of action is just gonna have to be, you gonna have to sue them. Here's the thing about that. A lot of people are going down to the courthouse, and number one, they're not realizing what they're suing for. All right, we know it's a breach of contract. I can show y'all the breach of contract right there. Just like that lady sat here. If you don't see the live now, you probably gonna see it on YouTube or whatever. The lady specifically said that they're debt collectors. The lady specifically sat here and said, no, you've never had account with Westlake Finance. The lady specifically said that, oh, well, you need to pay this amount to get your money back. To get your car back. How can I get my car back if it's at auction ready to be sold? Thank the Lord I don't have any belongings in my vehicle. I had already cleaned it out because I had a feeling that they were coming. But the judge granted me all the money that I put into the vehicle back. When I went down to the court, every courthouse that I went down to, I did everything for free. So with me filing for free down at the courthouse, I feel like everybody can do that. So you haven't paid Westlake. How was you able to pay U.S. Auto Sales? I was paying U.S. Auto Sales because they were still open. I don't have a problem with paying something that I owe. I have a problem with paying someone that does not have my contract, can't prove that they have my contract, telling me that I owe something when I don't. And then even now that you have the vehicle that I've already reported stolen, and I have a judge that set up here and cancel my contract, like, these people are crazy.
You said no me. So if you U.S. Auto Sales, prior to them shutting down, they switched over to another system. It's like pay.io. You're still able to access their system, and they will still take your payments. The payments are still like, you know how it tell you, mine was like the first and the 15th. I was supposed to pay every first and the 15th, so it'll tell you what's due. It's still very much active, but again, the payment is going to be returned. I don't know if it's because they're shut down. When I called the Secretary of State this morning, they stated that they weren't shut down. And I was trying to tell her, man, we're talking about two different things at this moment. You know, because I did go through your video and I seen that it's one company, but it's three different branches under that one company. And two of those branches are shut down, and one of the branches are my lien holder. But But that's why, man, they can really keep the car at this point. I'm gonna just go buy another car, but like you said, my ancestors wouldn't go for this.
It's not. And when I tell y'all, y'all don't even understand how many times I done had so many dreams in the back of my mind, and my great auntie keeps saying, just hold your head up high. You are somebody. Fight. Just fight. Keep going. Keep going. I literally was about to give up because I didn't know what the judge was going to do with my case. Because he was just like, well, I think I might give you your money back, but I need to do a little more research. But I gave him everything. When I say, if I could show y'all the email that I sent this man's assistant, it had over 53 fucking files full of fucking evidence of how they violated their contract. I kid you not, I can show this right here. This is what I be telling folks. You've been collecting evidence from the day you got that damn vehicle. This is all U.S. Auto Sales shit. Not only that, you feel me? U.S. Auto Sales is getting sued by the Consumer Federal Protection Bureau. U.S. Auto Sales is getting sued by the DOWC. So they broke your contract from the day you got your vehicle because the DOWC don't even have half the people's warranties. It's the craziest shit I ever fucking dealt with in life.
And it had a warranty contract. So I had a warranty contract because you had no idea, knew nothing about it.
They call it a service contract. So it's not called a loan. That's how they was getting away with this shit. And honestly, if y'all go back to my Instagram, I had a video where a girl, she worked at USASF Servicing LLC. She worked there. And she was like, yeah, my last day was Saturday. Don't do no class action lawsuit. And I also said, don't do no class action lawsuit because in your contract, you can't do wrong because they doing wrong. You feel what I'm saying? That's a true ass statement. You can't do wrong because they doing wrong. You sign a class action lawsuit, you violate the contract just as much as they violated the contract. So the judge is gonna look at it like, you niggas both did wrong. So that's why I didn't want to do a class action lawsuit. On top of that, I don't have time to personally sit up here and interview all these different type of lawyers to figure out this case. We know that it's a consumer issue and we need a consumer lawyer. A consumer lawyer came on the TV and he's not accepting any clients. Don't you think that that's weird? Don't you think that that's peculiar? Even when you do talk to other lawyers, they'll tell you, you know what you're talking about. They'll tell you, you got a case. They'll tell you, you'll even get your money back. But they don't want to take the case because they're not going to make no money. Not because of you. Not because you're wrong. Not because you're not arguing the right points. Not because you don't have a leg to stand on. Because they're not going to make no money. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Fuck that.
I'm gonna still pay for this course. I don't know if I can. Let me see.
Y'all have to let me know when you paying for something. Please let me know. I'm a little ghetto. I ain't got all my stuff together. But if you do sign up for any of the packages, send me a picture over on my Instagram or even on my Facebook and say, hey, I paid for a package. And then I'm going to talk to you and ask you what's a good date and time for y'all. And then go from there. But I love y'all. I'm about to get off live on YouTube. And